Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Crystal and you're watching Fashion Beauty On. So today's video needs no introduction because we are going to be recreating this man. So without further ado, let's get right on into this video. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is take my Makeup Forever smoothing primer and apply that to my face. Now, before you do this, you want to make sure that your face is clean, and I'm applying a generous amount to make sure that my face is completely dry. Now what I'm going to do is take any old eyeliner and I'm going to go in and draw in the eye part of the mask. Now I'm looking at a picture for a reference point, but make sure that you are drawing the eyes slanted. Now I didn't get my eyes so slanted on his mask. The eyes are slanted and smaller than mine as well. Also, don't forget to draw a ring around your neck so that this acts as outline as to where the mask stops. Now I'm going to take my Mirror on Paradise water activated paint in the color white and apply that all over my face. Now before I do that, I need to activate the paint, and what I'm doing is mixing for about 10 minutes to thoroughly get that water and paint mixed, and then I'm applying that on my face. Now instead of using a beauty blender or a regular paint brush, I decided to use my airbrush makeup brush. Now this made my job so much easier. The makeup applied smoothly and it applied very quickly. It also was great because it was able to get into those small crevices and creases, and then I was also able to use it to outline the rings around my eye as well as other areas that I needed to be outlined. Now I'm going in with the Mirror on Paradise paint in the color black, and I am using this color to fill in my eyes as well as cover up any parts on my neck so that no skin is showing. Also too, something that I want to tell you is make sure that when you're applying that white paint all over your face, you do not miss those ears, because a part of the mask is that he has white ears and the ears are showing. So make sure that you cover those ears up so that you don't have a full face in white and then nude color ears. And as I had mentioned earlier, I am now going back in to cover up any signs of skin with the black paint. Take this NYX Avant Pop eyeshadow palette and use that color black to do all of my shading. Now you're going to want to look at a picture again for reference, and basically what I am doing is shading around the eyes so that the eyes can look raised from the black area. And every so often I'll take an eyeliner just to define certain areas. I'll use that to draw in wrinkles, to really define the cheek area. And then I am, like I said, still shading around the eyes so that the eye area can look raised rather than two-dimensional and one flat surface. Next, I'm going to go in around the eyes, and I'm going to use that eyeliner again just to define some of those wrinkles that I see in his face. And then I'm going to shade around those wrinkles just to make sure I'm giving them a 3D effect. Now I'm going in to draw his cheek area. Now I think this is the area that really defines a Michael Myers mask. The cheeks are very sunken and low and thin, and so what I am doing is taking that eyeshadow and lightly shading in around the cheek area to really define his cheeks. So I've already outlined his lips, and Michael Myers has a pretty prominent Cupid's bow. So you want to make sure that Cupid's bow is huge. He also has thin lips, and since my lips are bigger than his, what I've done is outlined smaller lips, and then I am going in and shading underneath so that you can get that illusion of smaller lips. And then I'm shading in that area underneath the lips as well as around the chin, just to give the lips and the chin more of the Michael Myers definition. Also, when you are drawing in the lips, make sure that you bring the crease of the lips upwards like a smile, because something that I noticed is that I didn't do that with his lips, and he has almost a crease at the edges of his lips like a smile. Now I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm blending out the cheek area as well as using that brush to contour around the face, just so that you can get a 3D look rather than a 2D look. Don't forget to contour around the eye area, all around the nose, around the brows. And then I'm going to take an eyebrow pencil and outline the shadows of his nose. Now Michael Myers has more or less a pixie nose, which means it sits up in the air, almost like an elf nose. So in order to create that illusion, what I am going to do is blacken that area so that the nose looks lifted. And now I'm going in and highlighting right there between the Cupid's bow to give a little bit of definition to his lips. Now that the face is pretty much done, I've taken the edges of my hair out and kind of frazzled them up so that I could create the hair that Michael Myers have. Now some of the paint leaked into my hair, but don't even mind that. We got the look. Oh yeah, and then the last step to finish this whole Michael Myers look, because what would Michael Myers mask be without a bloody knife? We're just gonna put a little bit of blood on our fingers, a little bit of blood on the knife, just to give that illusion that Michael Myers just killed someone. Yes, and then we're gonna rock on.